I am really slow this morning. Good morning. Good morning, Lady M. Thank you for being here. I don't normally live stream on Saturday mornings. I normally do a live stream at 7 p.m. most days. However, the last few days I have not been live streaming. Um, I've had a procedure done. I put some information on my community wall about it. I had what's called a colonoscopy, and that's something that everybody can look forward to when they get older. They normally want to start doing when they're around 50. I This was my first one, so I got by with another 10 or 11 years before I had it. So I did do I did do some video about it, and I'm going to release a video about it, and I'm going to release a short today about a new Goal Zero torch that I bought. I have multiple of these. They're very good. I recommend them. They have the ability to recharge a phone or a small device. They have a built-in battery. You can turn up the level of the light that they produce. It's a lithium, and it's got legs. You can stand it up like a torch, or you can hang it. It's got a hand crank, so if you don't have access to solar charging, or electrical charging, it charges by USB, and you can also plug something USB into it. So it's a real good deal. And my wife had suggested we get another one, so I got another one for over Christmas break, and I'll look to see exactly what I paid for it. I got it on Amazon, and I paid 70ish, you know. But they're good for power outages, camping trips. My wife keeps one by her bedside at night as like a night light, and very good stuff. So the uh, the procedure that I had, they recommend it for people who are 50 or older, or have a family history of colon problems, cancer problems, and such. The idea is they want to catch stuff early so they can deal with it before it gets out of control. And I had one polyp, like a 5 centimeter, one little small little polyp, which they sent off. They snipped it and sent it off. And yeah, I appreciate the like. When you come in, please leave a like to support my channel. And also, please leave a comment. I see I've got 4 in the house right now. I've had one person leave a comment. When you leave a comment, it lets me know who you are so that I can go back and thank you properly. So, the procedure is not bad, but the preparatory prior to that, it's not fun. They used to have you drink some really nasty stuff, and it tasted horrible. Well, they got rid of that nasty part of that taste, the taste thing. Now they give you pills. So you take 6 p.m. before. Well, they don't want you to eat anything solid the day before. And then at 6 p.m. the day before, you take 12 pills, and they're like the size of like metformin. They're pretty good sized pills. You take 12 pills with water, and they have you drink 3 excuse me, they have you drink 3 half liters of water. Excuse me. Food Forest Permaculture, thank you for coming in. They have you drink 3 half liters, like these bottles. They have you drink 3 of these with those pills. They have you drink 1 bottle taking the pills, and then you're supposed to wait an hour, drink another bottle, and then you wait 30 minutes and drink another bottle. And that makes you really start going to the bathroom. Food Forest, I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming in. I don't normally live stream in the morning. If you would, please leave me a like to support the channel. John's MREs. Merry Christmas, John. Happy New Year is actually coming up. Yeah. I'm sorry. I constantly have drainage and colds and such. I work with kids, and that's one of the, I guess, disadvantages when you work with children, teenagers, or whatever. Whatever they get, you get. John's MRE. Let me look at your channel, John. See about giving you a standard moderator blue wrench. I'm gonna go over to your channel. I am subscribed to your channel. It's been a while since I visited it. You have 421. Good ration channel. I will plan on going and looking at some of your stuff. Looks like you got some good reviews there. I'm looking at your community wall. First Strike rations, halal meals. Oh, you got the good stuff. John, you got good stuff. All right, let me share you out. Copy your link. This is a link to John's MRE. And John, I'm going to add you on as a standard moderator. Welcome to my channel. And I will plan on coming over and visiting you. Again, I say I don't normally live stream. This is only the 2nd or 3rd live stream that I've done in the morning. The first one I did, my friend Guru Dave, he asked me to take his place. He normally live streams in the morning. At that time, he was live streaming in the morning. And yep, please feel free to drop your link. Miriam, please feel free to drop your link. I don't know, John, do you follow Mike Crusher Reviews? Mike's a good friend of mine, and I've got some stories to tell about Mike, but I watch everything that he does, and he puts out some really good reviews. He does, and he's very faithful to my channel, so we have a mutual admiration society going. I mean, truly, I will watch his stuff over watching Steve 89. And I mean, yeah, everybody subscribe to Steve 89. He's the GOAT of ration reviews, and I've watched most of what he's done. Haven't watched anything lately. He's put out several lately, but I haven't watched them. But I always make sure that I get Mike's. Taxi is here. See you. Thank you, Food Forest. God bless you. Have a good day. It would help me if you guys would leave me a like. That would help my channel. So anyway, I will be releasing a video at some point about my recent colonoscopy. And I'm not, it's not going to show somebody ramming something up my rear end, but I'm going to talk about it. And I recorded some segments before it happened, and then I recorded one this morning afterwards. It's like a review of what took place and how I rated it. 5 in the house. And it disrupted me. I missed 2 or 3 of my evening live streams. And I did indicate on my community wall I'd be missing. And I got some really nice comments. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to pick up some new channels and some good channels that'll be supportive of you, go to my community wall. I tend to post 10 or 12. Whenever I do a community post, I tend to highlight and I tend to shout out 10 to 12 channels. And if I do multiple community wall posts, bus stop. I surprised you, son. I'm going to get your box out this morning with a couple of others, bus stop. So I will send you a tracking number when I get it out. I'm going to go to the post office today. And I'm in the process of thanking those who support me, or my best supporters, my closest supporters. I can't thank everybody with gifts, but I'm in the process of some of my most faithful that have been with me for a long time. I'm sending them some goodies. Bus stop Bruno is my 1,500 subscriber giveaway winner. I do every 100 since 500 subscribers. I've done a subscriber giveaway, and basically the rules for that is leave a like and a supportive comment in the last 5 videos that I do before hitting the next target, which right now is 1,600. I'm at 1,511, and please leave a like and support a comment. And then if you do that on all 5 videos, then I will put your name in the hat for a drawing. Now, when I did the 1,400, and that's been like, it took me 3 months to get from 14 to 1,500. That's how bad that was. I normally been doing about 100 a month, new subscribers. And hey, take care, John. Appreciate you. And I normally would do about 100 subscribers a month, and this time I did almost 3 months to do from 14 to 1,500. 3 months to do from 14 to 1,500, and I wasn't happy about that, but it is what it is. You know, I wasn't putting the time into my. I wasn't putting the time into my channel. I'm working for the last several months. You know, I went back to work. I was retired. I was a retired educator, put 30 years in on retirement pension. Nice pension, you know, gets me insurance through the state and everything. But I went back to work, and I just haven't put the time in my channel the way I was. I see that I'm down to 1. Like some of these Filipino channels that'll do a live stream and all this stuff, and they have 1 or 2 people in the, you know, watching it, but then they got people running it afterwards. So I'll try to put out about an hour's worth of content, and I need to start talking about preparedness. So I'm gonna start talking about preparedness for the rest of my live stream. You need to have an inventory. Just let's go through the basics of preparedness. Who's still here with me? I can use your name. I'm showing I've got 1 in the house. So anyway, so you need to make an inventory of what you have. Look first at how much bottled water do you have? Do you have bottled water for if the water's off? FEMA says you should have a week's worth of water, food available to eat, and if you take medication, your medications. So you need an inventory of that. And then after you get an inventory of what you have available, then you develop a list of what you need. Now, that's not necessarily what you want, that's what you need. What you want can be further down the list, but you have to prioritize what you absolutely need. So, if you do not have plenty of bottled water, first thing I'd do is I'd start collecting bottled water. You can go and get a gallon of water for a little over $1. They can be refilled once they're used. I don't drink tap water. We only use bottled water because of the minerals. I mean, most water systems they use chemicals to treat the water. It's drinkable, but over years you're going to build up and you're going to develop kidney stones. A lot of people have developed kidney stones because of all the minerals in the water. So you should drink filtered, or you should drink water that is purified. So you need to have some 24, 32, 40 packs of bottled water, half liters. And you need to have food that will last. Yeah, it's a cold morning, bus stop. It is cold morning. It's a cold morning here. It's about 40 degrees for us. Well, actually, it's in the mid-30s. It's not freezing. It's not going to freeze. The 10-day forecast says it's not going to freeze in the next 10 days, but overnight it'll get upper 30s on a couple of nights. So you develop your list of what you need, and then you start shopping it. Well, it's probably automatically set that if you're in a hotel room, they automatically set that stuff. They want at a certain temperature. So therefore, it'll be set to, let's say the range they want around 72 degrees or whatever, 72, 74 degrees, whatever they want it at. So it'll be set to automatically come on. Right now, they've got it probably set for heat because if it's cold, they're not going to have it set for AC. And they try to, the heat will automatically, there'll be a little thermometer in there that takes the temperature, and when it gets below a certain degrees, it'll come on for a few minutes to cycle. It cycles. And if it's one of those kind of systems, it's hard. Like our central system here, which I had on this morning, I can turn it on. It's set for about 72 degrees. I can turn it on and it'll cycle. I can turn it on just on heat and it'll just keep running. I can adjust it. So you need to get your list, and then you need to start shopping it. And where do you shop it at? How do you go about shopping it? Well, go look for good deals. Go look for inexpensive good deals. Try to find stuff on clearance. Go to thrift stores. You can go to, people often will want to get rid of stuff at a garage sale. They've never used it. They've used it very little. You'll find all sorts of stuff at garage sales. Yeah, I figured, bus stop. I figured you'd be in a motel room. So you go to garage sales. You can go to yard sales. Estate sales. Estate sales are really good for, wanting to get furniture and appliances and various things. People will be wanting to sell, larger ticket items. Go to an estate sale. And I'm going to be getting your box out today, bus stop. I'll send you a tracking number when I get it to the mail. I have to be there before 12 o'clock. And it's about 7:20 or so. So I'll be getting over there. I've got a couple other boxes ready. So I'll be taking a few boxes to the post office to send out. And I still got to put some others together. Um, you can find stuff in your want ads in the newspaper. Get a copy of the newspaper. Look at the want ads. If there's a penny saver or an ad sack or one of those type of uh, periodicals that they put out ever so often, people will list stuff there. And you can go to thrift stores like Goodwill, Salvation Army store. Um, you can go to like a dollar store, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar whatever, and you can get prep type stuff fairly inexpensive. If you take medication, you should be able to get a 3-month supply of it. And you want to cycle that. My doctor will write me a script for a year, and then every 3 months the medication gets filled by I actually get it at CVS at Target, and they'll notify me when my medication's ready to go pick up. With my insurance, my medication's basically free. I do take an anti-inflammatory for my arthritis. That was originally free, and now I pay like $8 for a 3-month supply of it. The other four, the 2 blood pressures, the water pill, and the cholesterol pill, they're all freebies. I've been taking the same stuff for 8 or 10 years. And it controls my blood pressure. I had very good blood pressure when I went to a doctor's office, and I'd lost a little over 5 pounds. When I went over Thanksgiving break to arrange my colonoscopy procedure, they took my weight, and I weighed 245. And when I went in yesterday and they took my weight, I weighed a little under 240. So I'm still about 10 pounds up from where I was when I started. I have to adjust my eating habits. Less tacos, more oatmeal, and such. I need to adjust some of my eating habits, which, will be healthier on my body. And then hopefully I'll do better when that's when that happens. I've been eating oatmeal for a long time. I eat oatmeal. I love tacos. I love bean and egg tacos. My go-to tacos are bean and egg taco. But I do, I eat a lot of oatmeal. I eat a lot of salads. I have a lot of soup. I like ramen soups. So I get these soups over at Aldi for $1. And I prefer the beef, but they have chicken too. And I'll buy like 10 of them at a time. And but also those soups, like I mentioned, oatmeal and these soups, those are good preps. They're inexpensive and they're good preps. All you need to have is be able to heat water. And if you don't have a gas grill, if you have something like this is something I've been giving out, sending out to people. This is like $12 right now on Amazon, and then you use canned heat or you use Sterno. I've been sending a 2-pack of this when I send out So get an inventory together, make a list of what you need. Start out, plan on having at least a week's worth of food and water, your medication. If you have like a carry bag, make sure you have some of your medication in your carry bag. Make sure you have a little bit of food in it, have some water. Having like a Sawyer straw or something to filter water is a good thing to have for a carry bag. And I encourage you to, three in the house, I encourage you to get started. Preparedness is a marathon. It's something you do over a period of time. It's not a sprint. Now, if you got plenty of money and you decide all of a sudden you want to whatever, hey, have at it. Make a list and order the stuff. I mean, I do all the time, but I can do so. I mean, I'm working and I get a nice salary. I get a nice retirement check because I'm 30 years in education, so I can afford to spend a few $100s a month on toys, or you want to call them toys or you want to call them preps, whatever. So I buy things that, we need. You can get by with something like this, but there are three of us. So the idea being, hey, well, each of us need to have one of these. In an emergency, the power's out, turn the damn thing on. Walk around with it if you're in the dark. If it's nighttime, you're in the dark, it's excellent. You can also use it to recharge a phone. But if the power's out in an area, chances are the towers are down because they have to have power. So your cell service isn't going to work. If the power's down, your cell service isn't going to work. Doors, thank you for coming in. I didn't run anything of yours yesterday, Doors, but I'll run something today. And I need you to do a little tutorial for me, Doors, on how Mr. Whistle, thank you for coming in. I need a little tutorial on how you do that snapshot at the end that shows exactly how much time you watched. How you doing, Mr. Whistle? I don't normally live stream in the morning, guys. This is a special one because I haven't live streamed in a couple of days. I'll still plan on being back this evening at 7. For another edition. I go back to work Tuesday. Monday is New Year's. Tuesday is a school work day, so the kids won't be there, but we'll be there. And then Wednesday, the kids come back. So that'll be a short week for students. 3 days. Yeah, it was almost 35 degrees in Victoria today, Mr. Whistle. I'm about 30 minutes into my live stream, and if you decide to do a replay, I talk a little bit about my colonoscopy procedure. I'll be releasing a video talking about my colonoscopy procedure, and I'll release one on my new Goal Zero lantern that I just got. I have multiples, and it's important to be organized, right now I'm not organized. So I'm, do as I say, not as I do. No, I've been buying stuff and piling it up. you know, I am recording it. I do record my purchases. I've got a log, so I do record my purchases that what I get, how much I paid for it, various stuff. This is all stuff that I bought recently via Amazon and such. And I do need to update my inventory and my counts and my totals on stuff. I just haven't done it. If something bad were to happen, I've got water and food, stuff to last quite a while, medication for a few months. I need to really look at getting a year's supply of my medication, then I can put it in a rotation so that when my insurance sends me a 90-day supply, I'm rotating it. So I've always got the stuff is, within the last year. And that way, if something happened, I wasn't getting it, and there was a disruption for a period of time, I'd still have medication for a year or more. Now, that means I basically have to pay for it, and most of my medication's inexpensive, but one of them is a couple $100 a month if I had to pay for it. That's the one, a couple $100 a month for whatever reason. That medication's one of my 2 blood pressure medications goes for about a couple $100 a month. But the insurance will give me 3 months supply. But I really want to build that up. So is there something you'd like to talk about? Something you'd like to hear me talk about? Please leave me a like and a supportive comment. My last video that I dropped was my 1,500 subscriber giveaway video where I do a drawing. There were only 9 people that qualified for this last one. To qualify, you have to basically leave me a like and a supportive comment on the last 5 videos that I do prior to hitting that next number. So my next subscriber giveaway will be 1,600. Right now I'm sitting at 1,511. I haven't been growing my channel the way I normally had been. I'm not doing the outreach that I was doing before, and so I don't have as many people coming in, new people coming in. When somebody new comes in, I will greet them, and I will link them. If I'm not subscribed to them, I'll subscribe them. I give pretty much everybody standard moderator access, and I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. The golden rule: do unto others as you've had others do unto you. We pray every morning for thanking God for the day, and then we will say, forgive us our sins, forgive me my sins. But you got to forgive others who sin against you or who wrong you, and it's not worth holding grudges. You have people who have wronged you. Just, hello, how you doing? Go about your business. Hey, how's it going? Live your life. My mother told me, and my mother was a pretty wise woman. May she rest in peace. My mother told me the best way to hurt somebody is to do well, and that they know you're doing well. You get people who are envious of you or resent you for whatever reason. I mean, it's like a snake. You got to know when the snake's around. So I'm aware who most of the snakes are. I'm very wary of the snakes, you know, and be cognizant of who's around you. Don't leave yourself open for somebody to go at you in some way. Don't give them an opportunity to try to bring you down or to try to hurt you, because they will. People who hate you and envy you, if they can get a freebie off on you, they'll do it. People love to talk. They'll gossip about you. They'll say things that aren't true, or that are half true, or that they don't know the context of what they're saying. And please leave a like if you haven't done so to support the channel. It's a slow morning. I didn't announce this. I didn't prep people for this. I don't normally do this. I normally do it in the evening. I'll put something up on my community wall about this evening. And there'll be a few people who run my replays to give me watch time that I run theirs. And they'll run it for an hour, and I'll get an hour's worth of watch time. I figure my snapshot's not going to be very good when I look at it. But it is what it is, and I'm just trying to boost my hours up. And something good comes of most things. Right now I'm craving another cup of coffee, but I don't want to leave to go get it. I drank a couple of Folgers this morning with vanilla cream in it. Excellent coffee. I need to I need to have a couple more cups. I took my medication, and I've got a pill caddy that I organized to do a week's worth of medication. The way to remind me to take it. You know, it's good to have reminders. People used to tie a string to their finger to remember something. You remember back in the day? Back in the day, tie. Now, what was I supposed to remember? And truly, that's yeah, yeah. Um, I got tons of coffee pods. I drink all sorts of coffee, and I experiment with it. Nescafe, Taster's Choice, Folgers, uh, you know, Colombian. I love the Texas pecan coffee that I get down at the Speedy Stop. You get a 20-ounce Texas pecan with some French vanilla creamer. Tasty, tasty coffee. And but I have to get my boxes out today. I got to go to the post office. I haven't been for a long time. It's Midtown. The post office is Midtown, and I need to get my boxes out. I've got a couple of these prep. This is a goodie box. This is what I call a goodie box. This is something somebody's getting that did not win my subscriber giveaway. This is my subscriber box, my subscriber giveaway box. So you can see how big that is as opposed to how big this is, you know. And you hold them up side by side, and you can see that there's difference in the box. What you're getting, difference in it. But I'm gonna get these out today, and then I've got to prep up some more. I'm behind. There are people I told them I was going to send them something that I haven't prepped up their boxes yet. I need to get that done. And but you know, the other thing is, think about what are you going to do if there really is a serious emergency. What are you going to do? I mean, most everybody has a little bit of food and water. Most everybody will have a little bit. I mean, most people will have a 20. I mean, they take them out for they go out and jog, so they'll, or the, you know, they're in the car. They'll have a few, you know, half liters occasionally they'll get a pack of these. Maybe they got a couple of packs of those. How long will they last if the water turns off? How long will that last? What will you do for water? And dirty water has been the cause of disease and death and premature death over the history of the planet. Dirty water. Diseased water. Can lead to a horrible death. Shorten your life in a hurry. For God's sakes, if something happens, don't drink the pool water. That'll shut your kidneys down in a hurry. You know. But then they say if an emergency happened, Alabama plays today. Okay. I'm not really, back in the day, my sport was martial arts. I like to go to tournaments. I participate in tournaments. That was my sport back in the day. I really haven't done that in years. Years and years I haven't done that. But when I was younger, I loved martial arts. That was my sport. And yeah, I did watch a little bit of football, and I did watch some baseball, basketball. But ever since all this woke stuff where they want to kneel during the national anthem and all the, you know, excessively progressive BS. And, you know, people can do what they want to do. You know, your lifestyle is your business. I don't care. You know, not for me, but, you know, do what you want to do. But all this militant crap where they force it down your throat, you know, you don't want to get me going on politics. So, it's important to live your life the way is acceptable for society. Hopefully you had a good upbringing. Your parents, your home training, they taught you proper manners, how to behave in society. And you honor them, that maybe they're no longer, my parents are no longer around. You know, I'm 61 years old, my parents have been gone for a while. But I honor them by, you know, demonstrating what they taught me. And being able to teach the next generation. You know, teaching is a ministry. The term rabbi that's used by the Jews, the Hebrew rabbi, that means teacher. And teaching is a ministry. $80 degrees. Well, that's a nice day. Doors is over in the Philippines, I believe. On her side of the world, she's 13 hours ahead of us. So it's in the evening over there. It's probably about, let's see, if it's 7:45 here, it's about 8:45 at night over there. We're 13 hours behind the Philippines and Taiwan. I'll be running your live stream today, Doors, and I'll give you some comments, bus stop. I appreciate y'all being in here. Not a lot of activity this morning. People that follow me don't know that I'm doing this morning. They're used to me coming in 7 p.m. in the evening, and here I am in the morning. I just felt like I hadn't done it in a few days, so I said, the hell with it, I'll do a live stream this morning. 9:45 in the evening. Okay, 9:45. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Whistle. Um, if you will go on to my community board, I always shout out channels. And I think most of you will see that I've recently shouted out your channel. When I shout out your channel, you'll get a ping. If you don't have me down for notifications, if you have hit the notification icon and you don't have me down for notifications, you'll get a ping when you're mentioned. So when I do a community wall post, or if I were to mention you in a video, shout you out in a video, you get a ping for that to notify you, to go look at it. But we need to talk some more, Bus Stop. But basically, you need to put up some live streams that are like an hour in length, an hour, hour two in length. Somebody can run it on a playlist overnight so that you can get watch time. You need watch time. You've got views, you're over 1,000 subscribers now, but you need the watch time. In order to get that watch time, you need to run some stuff that when they run it through, it gives you an hour or 2 hours of watch time, and that will build up over a period of time. You need to start running some. You need to start posting some live streams that people can give you watch time for. And the idea of getting monetized, you get 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days and over 1,000 subscribers. And then I'll give you one that I've mentioned before that'll benefit you. If you have not heard of Social Blade, Google Social Blade, SOCIALBLADE, and then when you get to it, hit the YouTube, and then it'll pull up a screen on Social Blade. That's true about everybody, Bus Stop. That's true about everybody. Social Blade, and then you can key in, there'll be an area you can key in the name of your channel, and or any channel you want, you can key in the name of the channel. It's just got to have the right channel name, spelling right and everything, and it'll pull up statistics, and it'll make projections. It'll tell you how much money your channel is bringing into YouTube. I mean, you're not monetized, but it'll tell you ads run on your channel right now, because they run ads on my channel. They'll tell you ads run on your channel, how much money that's bringing in for YouTube. It'll let you know. And it'll rate your channel. I am a C+ channel according to YouTube. C+ channel. Most of the channels my size, bigger, smaller, somewhere in the neighborhood of my size, are C+ channels. I did find one channel that I looked at that was a B- channel. And that channel has about 1,250 subscribers, puts out a lot more content than I put out. A lot longer live streams, a lot more shorts, a lot more videos, a lot more active. It's a fellow educator, younger man, Bert's Beats. You can look up Bert's Beats, MDBC, Modern Day Breakfast Club. Use the hashtag Modern Day Breakfast Club. And he's rated as a B- channel. So his channel brings in 6 or 7 times the amount of revenue to YouTube that my channel brings in. but you could not live off the money that you would get being monetized, even with that amount of watch time and, you know, hours and such, the views and everything. You could not live off of that. You know, it'd help you if you were someplace with a third world economy where, you know, a couple $100 a month is like big bucks. But here, no. You know. So this is a hobby. I'd like to be monetized. I'll be monetized eventually. You know, I gotta probably within somewhere around February I'll be able to be monetized for over 4,000 watch hours. And Walter Davis, good morning. Thank you for coming in, Walter. I don't normally do videos in the morning, Walter, but I decided to do a live stream. It's been a few days since I've done one. I had a procedure, colonoscopy procedure, and I'll be on this evening at 7. And I didn't announce this. I decided, yeah, hell with it. You know, it's been a while. I'll do a live stream. The last one I did, I think I had a little bit more support on it than this one, but it wasn't up to my normal numbers. And my normal numbers now are not my normal numbers previously. I mean, I was averaging a couple hundred people on my live stream, and now, you know, you do a snapshot at the end and it's like 50, 60, 70. And maybe 20 to 25 that actually identify themselves and leave a comment. Like this morning, I've had 7 people leave comments so far that I can identify. Walter, I ordered from my wife, wanted another Goal Zero torch lamp, and I got this one. These are really nice, 70-ish on Amazon. USB chargeable. It's got a crank charger, variable power light. It shows you your power levels, 25% increments. You can use it to charge a phone or small device. You can plug it into a USB charger to charge it, or if you don't have the ability to do that in an emergency, you can hand crank it. And I've got several of them. Wife asked me to get another one, and I just got another one. So I lost my phone and have an old one turned on. Reception's lousy and sound is real low, so I've been missing a lot. That's fine. You can get a Cricket phone, or you can get a track phone if you want to, and not very expensive. If you don't want a contract, Cricket, a lot of people I know use Cricket. They use the same towers. You can get unlimited, you know, text, talk, internet for like $50, $55 a month. It's not a bad deal. So I plan on being back at 7 p.m. Central Time. And I plan on doing my regular hour or so. I've got a bunch of stuff I need to do, boxes I need to get out that I hadn't. I've got 3 prepped up right now, and I've got to prep up some more goodie boxes for people. I'll get those out in the mail this morning. Post office will close at noon. I'll be out. I'll try to get over there a little bit after opening. I got to go across to Midtown to get to the post office. Yeah, yeah. I don't know that I want to go down there to get it. Oh, God dang. Uh, it reminds me of the time that my kid dropped her. I used to buy her these cheap phones, you know, these cheap disposable phones. I didn't want to get her an iPhone because of how she treated them. Dropped the damn things in the toilet, you know. I was like, oh, you know, shit. Gotta get my tacos. I think I'm gonna try to have another cup of coffee when I get up here with some vanilla creamer, and yeah, gotta get my tacos. Anyway, um, it is what it is. Life is what it is. Liquid paper. I had the concept before they invented it. I should have patented it. You know, I mean, I'd be super rich. There's several things that have come out that I thought of before they came out. If I had like the child leash, you know, I should have thought about that when my kid was little. We didn't have them back then. It hasn't been that long. SD Mountain Man, good morning. Hope you're having a good day, Scott. I don't normally live stream in the mornings, but because I haven't live streamed the last few days because of my procedure and recovery from my procedure, you know, because you're in Gaga land. And then that night before is horrible, you know, with all that crap you take and then constantly going to the bathroom every 10, 15 minutes. That's horrible. The actual procedure and all that they prep you up and everything. I mean, I laid there for an hour and a half on an uncomfortable gurney. But other than that, I mean, when they rolled me in there and they put that, you know, they went ahead and inserted that anesthetic in the light, the IV. Oh, I was in Gaga land. Next thing you know, like an hour later, and I'm like, hoo, 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 hoo. And they're over there, you're talking, my wife and the nurse is talking, you know, it's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. But, your puppy sleeps on you. Yeah, well, you got bondage with your dog. You're bonding with your dog. That's good. So, back to my basics. Make an inventory of what you have. Make a list of what you need. FEMA says you should have a week's worth of water, a week's worth of food. Make sure you have a supply of your medication. You need a means to boil water, to make coffee, hot tea, reconstitute, you know, or to boil a retort pouch. The FRH doesn't work. Freeze dried food, you need to be able to boil water. So you have a means to do that. Make a video about your puppy. That'd be a good thing to do. You could do a little short or a little short video about your dog. Um, 6 in the house, 9 likes. So, if anybody really wants to hear about my procedure, when I get off here, if you replay the first 20 minutes or so, I talk a lot about it, the process, what I went through, how they do it. And for any of those of you who give me watch time, I appreciate it. Please leave me a comment if you give me a full view, and I'll try to return the favor for you. And I appreciate those who support me, and I support those who support me. We grow together, and we have to support each other. Well, that's the 8 o'clock alarm. So I've done about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and get off, and I will plan on being back. And remember, the Scout motto is to be prepared. Everybody needs to be prepared. Life is good, but it is what it is. So everybody, please have a blessed day, and I will be back this evening at 7 p.m. for a regular Taco Talk. Blessings.